Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to maintain a simplified financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Well, hello everyone and happy Monday. I know this is a departure from my usual Monday content, but as I've mentioned a couple times on my channel so far this month, I am actually away at a wedding right now. And so Mr. Simple and I knew that we had some money that we wanted to take over to our high yield savings account. And so we just decided to do like a little mini bill condensing video. And I was like, well, this actually works out because I can do this and pre-film it and upload it so that it provides some content while I am away. So that is what today's video is. Please also excuse the absolute disaster of my manicure, but you know, I am saving my manicure day for right before I leave for my brother's wedding so that I get the most longevity out of it. And I'm not quite there yet. So anyways, I know that you'll forgive me because usually I try to have at least like a pretty manicure to look at, but especially on a video where it's like, these are kind of fun aesthetic videos anyway, just from like the bill condensing is always like a fan favorite. So they're ones that I love watching too. So I don't know. I feel like a janky manicure is not pleasant to look at, but you know, sometimes it just is what it is. So anyways, I'm going to hop into it now. So we're pulling $250. Oh, you know what? I don't have any placeholders. Okay, I just grabbed a couple from my stash that I have in my office of ones that I've either used before or they didn't turn out great. And so that's why I keep them on hand. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to need from each. I'm pulling $250 from 3 different categories, but we've already got money in the bank for each of those categories. So I just grabbed a few different denominations so that I would have what I needed. These are available, by the way, in my Etsy shop. And also, by the way, this week is my tax season sample sale. So if you go to my Etsy shop, which is linked below in my bio, I have a section of my shop that is like a first come, first serve. So there's only so many products available in this sample sale section. They're 20% off of my usual retail prices. I do have like a bundle of sort of like wonky denominations of placeholders available in there. But mostly I have like dashboards and savings challenges and stuff like that. And this is really just an opportunity, if you've been looking at my shop for some time now, for you to buy products of mine so that you can see the quality and feel confident in future purchases that you make from my Etsy shop. I've also updated my Oops selection as well, so that if you wanted to take advantage of my products at a discount, at a pretty steep discount, you can do that as well. My Oops section contains flawed products. So anything that has like a little hair or a piece of fuzz or something that got under the laminating sheet or a printer splotch or something that I didn't catch before laminating, those are the kinds of things that end up in my Oops section. There isn't a single item in there that has lost its like functionality. I would never put something like that in there. Like if it's not functional, if it's going to peel or waste away or something like that, that's not something that I'm going to put in my Etsy shop, even as an Oops discounted product. So you can know that the structural integrity of the products that I'm listing in my Oops section are totally fine. It's just that they're slightly flawed, and it's something that if I notice it, I would never send that to like a full price paying customer. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the In the sample sale, the products are all just like pre-made. There's nothing wrong with them, but they are 20% off of my retail prices. And in some cases, they are 50% off of my retail prices, but everything is marked appropriately. So if you're in the market for budgeting goodies, do take advantage of that if you are so inclined. My next sale is likely not going to be until the 4th of July. So anyways, now that I've gotten that out of the way, I'm going to pop into high priority because the first up is taxes. So I'm going to grab, like I said, 250 out of here. And I'm actually going to take these placeholders away because they are no longer valid. I actually we've paid the person who's done our taxes, and I am writing my check for the first quarter of taxes for 2025. So, and this money is part of that as well. So there won't be a need to have any placeholders in here, but I'm grabbing 250. So 150, 70, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Oh, that's right. It was everything. I forgot. It was everything. So, and then we are starting from scratch for the next quarter. And that's how we work that. But this also gives me some change to play with, which is nice. And then I'm just going into holiday sinking funds because that is where the other two categories are. So I'm grabbing vacation. I'm grabbing 250 from here. Whoop. So let me see what I have in here so far. So these are both 1,000s. So it's actually 2,250 now. So this is why I grabbed this 2,000 back here. Where'd she go? Oh my gosh. Okay. That was annoying. So 2,000 and then 250. See, this is why I just grab several different denominations because I never know what I'm going to end up with. Depending on what's already in the bank. So 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 50. Right? 1, 2, 20, 40, 50. Yep. And then I will, I'll further condense this down once we make our way through the envelopes. Like I said, this is just like a little mini one. It's not going to be perfect and it's not going to be super streamlined, but we'll make it work. And then, oh, perfect. So now I will have 1,000 after I return this 250. These are my new style of placeholder, by the way. They are not part of my sample sale, but, they are listed in my Etsy shop. So let me grab 250 from here. So 100, 200, 250. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Perfect. And like I said, I will further condense these down as I make my way into these binders. All right, so we're just going to go back into high priority. And I think what I'm going to do, I don't know why I grabbed that. I think what I'm going to do is, so I have 200 in grocery here. I know this might sound ridiculous, but I have 200 in groceries here. I think I'm going to grab this out and then actually use a lot of these smaller denominations to put back in here just to give myself a couple more hundreds. So I'll do a 50 and then, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 50, maybe I will. 60, 70, 80, 95. Oh boy, 96, 97, 98, 99. Okay, so this should be $200 here. And then I'll just take this grocery shopping with me, but it also provided me with some 100s over here as well. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. Yep, 200. All right. Wonderful. And I know that might not make sense to a lot of you, but I would rather have the hundreds in other categories than just having a bunch of small denominations. I may regret that, if I run out of enough cash, but I think medical will take care of it for us. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 36, 37. So really, I just only have enough for 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Hold on, let me just double check. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Yep. So I'll do that. And then actually I might grab 5, 10, 15, 20. That's what I'm going to do. Sorry. I know that was like a wonky way of ending up where we needed to be, but now it's like a little bit more condensed. And again, this isn't going to be like every category is eliminated of its small denominations, but it just is making it a little bit more streamlined in here. A little, because like, see, there's so many bills in here. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 90. Oh, that's just cruel. Okay. Let's see. 20, 40. Let me grab. Oh, I should have moved this. 50. I may come back and get, so here we go. So 10, 20, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. That's right. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and this should be 40, 10, 20, 35. Whoops. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yep. All right. We're landing there. It just is taking me a little bit of time to think through this. And it's not something that I do very often. So having to like think through the math of it all sometimes, is a challenge. But we are condensed down a little bit further, which is also nice. And that's really the purpose of this. Home maintenance. 1 or 10. Why am I counting ones? 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so actually, this should be 20. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Boop. And a 20. Perfect. Nice. Household and toiletries, I'm not going to touch. I like to leave a lot of small denominations in these strictly because I spend from them so regularly, and I like to have change whenever I am doing a a weekly check-in video. So I'm just going to leave those alone. 25 in clothes. There we go. And then let's check these guys. All right, so 10. Oops. All right, HOA has 20, 40, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So 20, 40, 5. This should be 20. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's always important to double check when you're not so good with the maths. And I am not so good with the maths. Oops. All right, union dues. Let's see. 50, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 20. I'm going to run out of 20s. Oh, I'm out. Okay. So we'll just have to see what happens in the next, what's the word I'm looking for? The next binder. Oh, you know what? Let me look, because I remember, well, oh no, I'm on 20. Okay. Let me see. I didn't have as many things at my disposal. Oh, this is just really, I need a 10. All right. yeah, I didn't have change when I did medical. Did I have change when I did car expenses? Yes. Okay. All right. I may come back and see if I can finagle, because I think I have some 20s here in groceries. We'll figure it out. Either way, that is more condensed than it started. And then I'll go into here and see if I can do something. Dine out, we're going to leave alone. I think it's fine anyway. Let's see. Oh, good. I can get some 20s out of here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Perfect. Because I'll leave the rest of this in here though, so that my husband has change. This is haircuts. And so if he, gives a tip, I want him to have some smaller bills too. But that also gave me a nice little chunk of 20s to work with as well, which I'm going to be using probably more of. Home decor is as condensed as it can get, but we'll do this with dates again too. I have more 50s than 100. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, 19. Oh, get out of here. Okay, so 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I think 19 was a number here. So this might be 110, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 110. So actually, that was unnecessary. So this is 100, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And I'm actually going to take 50s instead of the 100 because it's just not necessary. And I want to save that 100 just in case. And I have more 50s to work with anyway. So that is better. Oh, there we go. All right. His 20, 40, whoops. Oh my goodness. We got sticking bills and everything. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, and 100, 5, 10, 15, 21. Okay. So 21, and this should be 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100. So I'll do 250s in his as well. Now we definitely have some 20s back in here and some small change to work with if I need it. So 100, 21. All right, hers is fine. Let's see about Save Yo Money Ho. 50, 65, whoops, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, and 72. So I'll just leave this. I'll leave 2. 50, so this should be 20, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep. There we go. Oops. All right. Pretty hair, I will also be able to do something with, I think, yes, 51. Perfect. My haircut is like once every 12 weeks, so this does build up a little bit, like in terms of the amount of bills that I have in it. So it's nice to condense it down. Okay, family fun. I don't know if it's really necessary. Maybe I'll grab some 20s. 10, 25, no, 35, 36, 37. So really I just can do a 20 and that's fine. I don't feel the need to put like a big bill in here. This is another one that you kind of want. I mean, we kind of like smaller denominations in just because we do pull from it here and there, and we don't pull necessarily like big dollar amounts that would necessitate, changing out these smaller denominations. And this one wasn't particularly thick to begin with, but it is still condensed down pretty well. So I am excited about that. All right, holiday sinking funds. Gifts, let's see what we've got. 20, 35, 40, 1 and 2. So really I just need a 20, 10. All right. So 42 in gifts. And then I know Partey actually can be condensed as well. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. Oh, nice. Perfect. All right. All right, I think, oh, okay, Valentine's Day has 10. Oops. Oh, let's see about Easter. Oh, 12. Oops. All right. Vacation I pulled from, but now I can condense it. So 10, 15, 25, 35, 41. All right. So 2 20s it is. All right, let's see about school things. Okay, 110. So that is as good as she needs to be. Halloween, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. So 20, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very nice. Whoops. Love that. 2 bills, easy peasy. All right, Thanksgiving, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70. So this should be 50, 20, 30, 45, 50. Yes. 3 bills. Oops, there we go. All right, eat dessert first. Christmas. Let's see what we've got left. 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 20, 5, 30, 1 and 2. So 20, 50, 70, 90, 5, 100, 5 and 10. So 110. Yes. I feel like that's a good use of that $100 bill too, because you know, Christmas is something that gets added to pretty regularly, and so this helps keep it as condensed as it can be. So 132. And we have 1,000 in the bank now for Christmas, which is very exciting. And then earning interest on that is the real like hack, because if you're saving for Christmas throughout the year, you're also earning interest for Christmas throughout the year. So we throw all of our interest in our high yield savings account toward our emergency fund right now, just because we are trying to, you know, throw as much extra money as we can at that. But what we've decided to do in future, like once our emergency fund is saved up for, is to kind of split up our what's it called? Our interest, not split it up, but give interest throughout the year to different categories that we have in our high yield savings account, so that sort of there's like a fair division across the board. And that way each of our categories, our budgeting categories, benefits from interest money at least once throughout the year. So that's the plan. In pool, we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. So let's save the 5 there and these 2. So this should be 50, 10, 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yep. And there we go. Oh my goodness. That was a fail right there. Oh, I forgot to grab the 50. That was the fail. Let me do this. This one's a little bit nicer. 95 in the poll. We're almost done saving for this one, which is so nice. And that is that. We've got nothing in the dollar savings challenge. We haven't added to that in a hot minute. I might even just pull it out, but we'll see. I've decided, well, I don't know if I want to, let me look. I was going to just not do my business finder, but let me see if I feel like there's anything. I'm going to leave materials, equipment, shipping supplies alone. Let me look at, I mean, nah. And I can't do anything with that anyway. Whoops. All right, let me see. Canva. No, that's fine. PO box. Oh, here we go. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. 40. Yep. Okay, 50. Here we go. But you know what? That actually worked out because now everything is condensed and I'm left with all of the small denominations over here. So perfect. And I still need to remember to add my dashboard into this one. Okay, perfect. All right, so now that I am all condensed in here, I have to add all of this cash up. I should have $750 over here. So he wants to fall. Let's go ahead and get started. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220. Let me just 220. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 260. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. That's 200. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. So 235. Oh man, I got a really bent 5 in there, causing problems. All right, let's count the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 750. We did it, folks. That is that. Oh, I'm so excited. I love watching this money build up every single week, every single month, and then being able to reach those thresholds. We have a $250 threshold for taking money to the bank and putting it in our high yield savings account. Everybody's threshold is different. It really just depends on what you feel comfortable with. But this money is now going to go and sit in our high yield savings account, earning us interest every single month until we need to use it. So some of it is vacation, some of it is Christmas. Actually, the tax money is going right to the IRS. Sometimes we're able to take the tax money and put it in the bank and earn interest off of it. And sometimes we're pulling it out of the envelope to go right to the IRS. It just depends on like the timing of the bill condensing, frankly. But yeah, this is why we really enjoy this process, because if you stick with it, you really are, you're staying on track. You are building up the money in your categories, and then eventually you can turn that into earned passive income by having it just sitting in a high yield savings account. So I'll leave ours linked below. We use CIT Bank, but they have a high interest rate, but you have to have a minimum of $5,000 in order to take advantage of their interest rate. But there are a ton of high yield savings accounts available. Marcus by Goldman Sachs, I think right now is the highest next to CIT Bank, and they don't have a required minimum. And if you refer people to Marcus, you actually get a little percentage bump in your in your interest. A percentage bump in your interest, yes, for like 3 or 6 months or something like that. So that's like a cool perk of going with them. Ally Bank is another one. There are a variety of different high yield savings accounts. If you even just Google like what the best high yield savings account is, you'll probably find one that you're looking for. But I'll leave the ones that I mentioned linked below. It definitely would encourage you to put as much money in them as you possibly can so that you can earn that passive income. It's not much, but it adds up and it's free money. So why not, right? Anyways, that is going to do it for me for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, I would love it so much if you would give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I will be back with you guys again on Wednesday, and it's actually going to be my cash stuffing for this week. So we just flipped the script a little bit and changed the upload times. So that video will be going up for you guys on Wednesday. I'm trying to remember. It will be the second cash stuffing of April, I think is what it's going to be. So stay tuned for that one. And another reminder that I currently have my sample sale going on in my Etsy shop. So take advantage of that if you're able to. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Monday. And I will see you back again here on Wednesday. Bye, everyone.